welcome to Leon's RC Hobbies. I nearly said something else then. Don't know why. I'm just doing this little intro before the video starts. I took out the canyon today, as you can see behind me. I took it to the same place. We gave it a good test. It was a short test, but I used it as a benchmark because every time I've modified it, engine lift and the body being chopped, I took it back to the same place because it shows how it's changed going up to be able to do it. So we've gone down there with this 3-in-1 Planetary gate reduction. It worked really well. I couldn't get up one part of the slope like I did the other day, and that's because it's been raining so much. Everything's muddy. I'll just show you what I mean. These back tyres are absolutely coated in mud, so I started to lose traction. But it got up the other places that we tested it last time, and it worked so smooth. I really would recommend one of these. I'll put a link in the description. The only downside is, it's not really a downside, it's more of your confidence within yourself and controllability. I had to take the drag brake off. The brake's completely off on the 1080 Hobbywing ESC. I had to take it off because the reduction on this is so much. You can see the wheels. I can turn them there. That's because there's a bit of slop in the shafts. But if I went to turn the wheels properly, like you normally would, you could normally turn the wheel and the whole motor would move. It will now not move because the torque is so high, it won't allow that motor to move. So it basically has a permanent brake on. But when you come down a slope, like I say, so if you come down a slope and you suddenly let go of the throttle, it's going to flip and roll. That's the downside. But if you're confident and very good at controlling the throttle, I tried today, is it just a touch of throttle, it just creeps down, full controllable, absolutely fantastic. So I would recommend one. Like I say, I'll put it all in the link and everything. It's a great little bit of kit. We're going to get out there and get a proper place done, some wooded area with some streams and rocks. I want to find somewhere better. I'm not really going to be going back to that place again now. I'm done with it. It's very small and we need somewhere better. But hope you enjoy the video that's about to start. Please, if you like, please leave a comment, any information. But thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and enjoy. Bye. Hello and welcome to Leon's RC Hobbies. I'm sorry it's a little bit windy here. So we have got the 3-in-1 Planetary reduction gearbox on. I'm going to show you what it's like. Exactly, I'll come back to the same place because more of a benchmark where I started and all my modifications have been tested on here. But after this place we're going to go somewhere else at some point. But let's test it out. Let's first of all show you full speed. That is now full speed, which is just walking speed. But I want to show you the torque now and control is just absolutely awesome. Now don't forget though, it's still won't it's not going to still crawl like a champion because I've still got to sort the weight out. But if you, there you go, see that absolutely I kept my finger just slightly on the throttle, not much power, and it just kept on going. Didn't even slightly struggle. The only problem I can say with this is you've got to be careful with is the downside is, give me 1 second. So my problem is I've had to take off the drag brake and the brake itself. It's on complete zero, and the reason is you cannot turn this motor by the wheels on your own. It's just the torque is that much, it's locked. So this is the downside. When you're going down something, if you let go of the throttle, it's going to flip unless you've got control of how you want it, like this. I'm just letting it, if I let go of the throttle, it just stops. There is no chance of it ever rolling down on its own now. So that's the downside. You've got to be very careful when you're going down a drop. But if you watch, it's completely controllable however slow I want it. As you can see, it's just crawling. So right, let's speed it up a little bit and let's try a tougher spot. We tried up here last time, didn't we? Let's have a go again. Losing a little bit of traction there because it's very wet now here. I might have to help it because it's really teetering, trying to fall off. Let's go back down slowly. So for me, that's more my tyres and the weight reduction. As you can see, my tyres are getting full of mud, so it's losing a lot of its grip. This is one why I want to start going to a better place to test it out. It's got more bumps and rocks, but as you can see, I'm just touching the throttle and it's just carrying going. It wants to flip. Let's bring it down. Let's try a bit further along. And you can hear that gears whining. Got a lot of dirt in the tyres now, so traction is a problem. Nice and slowly, just tiniest bit of throttle and it's just still going. Look at that. It is really, really impressively controllable. I really need to get it on somewhere proper though, some rocks and some good stuff than just mud, because once it's damp out here and your tyres are caked in mud, you're losing most of your traction. But for going down, like I say, here we go, watch this. If I let go of the brake, it would just stop. Look, it's got no brakes on basically all the time. But just touch the throttle, it will just crawl down at its own pace. And that's me, I've got my finger on the throttle. If I let go, it'll stop. Tiny bit of throttle. Now let's try and reverse while it's there. See if I get the same results in reverse. There we go, in reverse, not a problem. I really wish it was a bit more rocky than muddy around here, so I could really get to show you even more, but I am going to do another video of this in a different place. I just wanted to show you where I originally tested this, and its controllability is just fantastic now. And like I say, that is absolutely full speed. It's just, I'm walking behind it now. That's walking speed. Let's have one more try at one of these before because we're absolutely going to throw it down. I would recommend one. Definitely would recommend the gearbox itself. As you can see, a little bit of reverse. Oh, there we go. Not even a change. Normally now when you would ride over the top of this, as you know with a canyon, the power, as soon as you get to an easy bit, it suddenly just goes off dead fast. This stays at the same speed. If you're crawling up the hill and it's going slow, it will stay that same speed. But yeah, I hope this helped a little bit. I will make a proper on rock video somewhere better so we can get a better view of it. But thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe. Bye. And I would recommend one. I'll leave a link for it in the description. Bye.